If you could travel back 50,000 years, the first surprise wouldn't be the giant animals or the frozen landscapes. It would be the humans, because you wouldn't be alone. Across the world lived different kinds of humans. Some were stronger than us, some were built to survive brutal Ice Age winters, and some were so mysterious that today, scientists know them mostly through fragments of DNA. Yet every one of them shared the same planet, and every one of them was human. Today, only one human species remains. Us. Homo sapiens. That seems normal now, but for most of human history it wasn't. We weren't the first humans. We weren't the only humans. And that's where the story becomes strange, because one by one, every other human species disappeared. Not just from history, from existence. So what happened to them? Why did Neanderthals vanish? What happened to the mysterious Denisovans? Why did the tiny hobbits of Indonesia disappear? And perhaps most importantly, why are we the only ones left? To answer that question, we need to go back to a time when being human meant something very different than it does today. Today, when we hear the word human, we think of a single species. But for most of prehistory, humanity looked more like a family tree filled with different branches. Evolution didn't create humans once. It kept experimenting. Different bodies, different faces, different ways of surviving the same dangerous world. Some species adapted to freezing climates. Others thrived on isolated islands. Some spread across entire continents. Each branch found its own solution to survival. For hundreds of thousands of years, these human species existed side by side, sometimes separated by vast distances, sometimes sharing the same regions, and sometimes perhaps even meeting one another. But the story doesn't end with many branches. It ends with one, because something happened. Slowly, almost silently, the other human species began to disappear. Not all at once, not in one great disaster, but through a long chain of climate change, isolation, competition, and sometimes simple bad luck. And the first species in that story is one of the most successful humans who ever lived, a species called Homo erectus.